TPC Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Well played, mate. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
That's just inside the range. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh. And this putt coming up for his par. The first of our birdie opportunities comes at the second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Nicely done.
Well, I think they're attacking this one. They're really going to go for it.
Going with the hybrid. Come on, get down. That's incredible. Well, if it's any consolation, you'll get some high style points for that one. Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, steady now. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Oh, that was pure. 13 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And down it goes. He's currently tied for 12. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Whew.
Nice bunker shot, not rewarded, however, still very good.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. All right, Rich, the par 4 5th. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
We need this one to bounce right. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
This has eyes for the hole. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, so that's step 1, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Alex Noren is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
That one should find the surface. Oh, what a shot! Mark it down as an eagle. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that, straight in the hole.
Alex Noren currently in the lead. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th. That dog will hunt.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Wonderfully played. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, just missed. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. Currently at -5 now for the event. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
16 feet to the cup. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Sitting at 6 under, currently in the lead. He may be thinking about going for the green here. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Putting for the big bird here. A birdie with big wings. That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it's just a tap in awaits. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far, Rich.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
The back 9 at TPC Sawgrass starts off with a shortish par 4, but it really requires accuracy off the tee.
It does. I've seen a lot of players try and challenge the tee shot down the left-hand side. That's a huge no-no. Just bail out to the right, leave your second shot just a little bit further back, and you'll be rewarded with a fairly straightforward shot into a green that has some mounding, but overall fairly gentle.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Let's catch up with Ricky Fowler. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Okay, time to return to the action. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Looking good.
And that will drop in for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This one started out on a good line. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Leading by a couple after that hole. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
And that should secure the par on this one. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, you know you want to.
That's a good putt to make. You'll take that.
Oh yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole-in-one, but watch out if you hit the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Like the look of this one. And down it goes. He sits in first position. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. What a drive that was.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And lining up the birdie putt here.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, so close. Okay, let's head to the next. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, well played. Aren't you an expert in the bunker? And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Oh, they look like they're taking this on in 2.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Starting to look really good.
Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. And back to the course with the live action. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Rich, the par 3 17th, honestly one of the most famous in golf, but it's a really tough test when the pressure's at its highest.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Oh, how about that one? And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know. Come on, ball. Come on.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work.